Hello everyone, this is Sprite from Pure Venom, and someone was asking me for a Crysis 3 review, so here we go. My biggest concern with Crysis 2 was the multiplayer load time. It was horrendous. It took about 2 minutes to get into any multiplayer match, but with this one, it still takes a while than other AAA games that are very high in the market, like Call of Duty. Cough, cough. But it's a lot faster than Crysis 2, and I think that's a big improvement over Crysis 2. The other thing I like better is this gives you the map screen. It shows you what the map looks like. Crysis 2 didn't. And so here we're at the class selection screen. I have a couple classes made. You can get your custom class setups at level 5.
This is it.
So,
work together and outwit.
See a little smart running there. Now a staple in the Crysis universe is the amount of damage it takes to kill an opponent. And as you can see, it takes quite a bit here. You can see me struggling a bit because the guns are extremely inaccurate too. The guns have an enormous amount of recoil, almost to the point of ridiculousness. And so that's kind of a negative aspect of the game. But it's still extremely fun. One thing I would like to point out though, Crysis 3 was a joint venture between Crytek, which is based in the US, and Crytek UK. And that yet another example of how the age-old thought that if the US and the British work together on something, it has to be a Crysis. But yeah, this was a British and US collaboration, and I think it came out quite good. There's still little issues I have with it, like frame rate dropping, audio dropping, random stuff that happens in almost any video game I play, because I can't play these for my life. Literally, I die every single time. Anyway, what happened here was, I think, we ran into an issue with internet coming up soon, at which point I'll take you over to the single player. But as I was saying, Crytek UK is the one that developed the multiplayer for Crysis 3. I don't know if they did Crysis 2 or not, but they might have. I was also talking about the guns. They are not very powerful. It's not that the guns aren't powerful, because they are. I wouldn't want to be shot with one of these. But they seem powerless against these nanosuits, which is the whole idea of the game. A lot of people think, like Halo, a lot of people think that sci-fi shooters are more fun to play because you don't die instantly the second you run around a corner and run into some dude with a shotgun or assault rifle or submachine gun with a very fast rate of fire. The first submachine gun that I encountered in this game... Oh, here's our internet problem. The first submachine gun that I encountered in this game is the first weapon you actually unlock at rank 7. The feline or something or other. It has a very fast rate of fire. It's rather accurate. It just has very low damage, even with its fast rate of fire. So here you see my internet problems, and I decide to continue the video and go over to single player. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to shut up for a minute, and I'll show you guys the opening sequence. Enjoy.
23 years ago, the alien Ceph invaded our world. We stopped them. I stopped them. But the Cell Corporation seized the opportunity, stepping into the power vacuum, quickly growing in size and influence to the brink of world domination. Cell took us all by surprise. Even me. They call me Prophet. And I'm the only one who knows what's coming. Cell are not the real threat to our world. The most powerful alien, the Alpha Ceph, still lives. He showed me a glimpse of the future. He knows what drives me, what I believe. That being a good soldier comes down to one thing, to one single question. What are you prepared to sacrifice? Remember me. When they came to me with the nanosuit, I sacrificed Lawrence Barnes, the man I was, to become Prophet. When my own flesh and blood held me back, I sacrificed that too. Replaced it like a spare part. Victory costs. Every time you pay a little more. I saw a glimpse of what's coming. And there was nothing left of me to stop it. When the greatest combat machine fails, what do we do then? What do I do?
So yeah, some pretty heavy stuff there. You saw a glimpse back from Crysis 2.
Cell 5 LCS, this is Hunter 3.
So yeah, you saw some pretty heavy stuff there. There was a flashback to Crysis 2, where the man shot himself in the head after
that son of a bitch you got is hella dangerous, over.
Roger that, Hunter 3. We got it covered. Nothing getting on this boat
This is
tonight, over.
real-time gameplay, I think. No, this isn't real-time gameplay. This is a kind of pre-gameplay movie. So, there you see Prophet. You get a bunch of soldiers jumping over the fence and onto the complex. I believe this is a dam, actually. So you see me cut into the actual gameplay here. It's a little nice thing. I don't usually like sitting through cutscenes like that.
Take my back up. Dave, 3 to come out. Keep low. Move!
So this is the part in the game where you more or less figure out how to do things. There is a separate tutorial, but I've played through it. It's just not in this capture.
Romeo actual, this
It's
is Romeo 1. Initiating burn.
it's very informative. I mean, you
Copy
need
that,
to play
Romeo
the
1.
tutorial because there's so much stuff in here that you wouldn't know how to do right off the bat like you do in Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty, but it has its issues. But I'll get into that in another video. So right here, you're pretty much left to your own devices to wander around and explore a little bit. He sits there messing around with the box. You see me start running around and
Gotta get you
exploring.
in there, inside the dome. There's a war starting.
The Alpha Ceph?
No. Remember those guys who shot you full of K-bolts in Siberia? The guys who had you in lockdown for God knows how many years? The guys who tore the nanosuit from my flesh?
The guys who were going to do the same to you. Sell those guys.
Yes, the Ceph are aliens that have invaded this Crysis world. And they're the main protagonists here. Here you see me respond to a prompt to check my intel. As you can see, there's no real intel. But we'll get to that later on. You get a little bit of intel later. It's just a good thing to know.
Nanosuit disembarkation in progress. All non-essential personnel must leave the area.
Cell security AI.
So this appears to be a large tower. This is a very cool thing that Crytek put in object interaction. See that buoy there, or life raft there. You can throw, pick up and throw. You can pick up and throw a lot of things in multiplayer. Like I saw some guy pick up a lamppost and try and kill me with it. He wasn't successful, believe it or not. But he picked up a lamppost and was swinging it at me. I don't know how much you can pick up. I haven't really looked around to experiment that much. but I know you can pick stuff up. And I had a good old time playing around with this life raft here. Let's see it fall way down. I had to resist the urge to play with this other life raft. And now here we get into the inside of this big tower that I was climbing up the scaffolding. Now this is where we introduce the possibly the coolest new implementation in Crysis 3 in-game weapon customization. You see you hold select and you push buttons to cycle through attachments and stuff. You see me put on here a laser sight and
We're walking
a
straight for the
silencer.
front door.
There's
Surprise is
other
going to
stuff
be
you
our
can do
only
depending
chance.
on which weapon you have.
No one's crazy enough to give this a go.
So now I'm done messing around with my weapon. As you can see, when you have the laser sight equipped, you cannot zoom down sights. It zooms just closer to the weapon, so you can see where the laser's pointing a little bit better. This is cool. This guy has to be really mad at me. I wouldn't be too happy with me right now. I had to figure out how to do that.
Suit disembarkation in progress.
No, I lied. This is not a dam. This is a nanosuit facility. As you can hear the lady announcing over the loudspeaker that someone's disembarking a nanosuit. Couldn't get that other stealth kill, but yep. See here, you see me pick up some kind of post and throw it. I don't hit anything with it. I just throw it because I like throwing things.
Sometimes I feel sorry for these bastards,
Get the hell out of there!
but mostly I just kill them.
There's another one. I don't know how to do it, so yeah, just crush his neck, just like a... But yes, this portion of the game, the single-player campaign, was developed by Crytek. I think it's US-based. I might be wrong. But you can see the immediate difference. I mean, you can see the immediate difference in graphics. And outside, you can see the rain actually in the screen. You could see all these different effects that aren't in multiplayer. So that's the main distinction between the British-developed portion of the game and the US or wherever they're based portion of the game. Here we get another cool element of the game that it wasn't in Crysis 2. Here we get the Hunter Bow, which is basically a jacked up compound bow.
Yeah, makes you an invisible silent killing machine. Serious kit this. You like it?
No.
Well, that's because you haven't heard the good part. Carbon lasers map that bow to your nanosuit. It has enough kinetic energy to stop a rhino dead. With interchangeable heads, you can drop an explosive charge on any target. And best of all, you stay cloaked.
There's a fat joke
You
in there.
like
I
it
don't
now?
find it.
I'm coming around.
Good. Now let's move out. Let's
Now,
go.
unfortunately, as you can probably see, we're getting to the end of this video. This is simply because I died. You can see me check my intel again, but yes, I died.
We've breached Foxtrot 4. Burnout
It
prepped and
was
ready.
kind of
Over.
pathetic, but it is what it is. This is the first time I played this. This is the only time I played through this. I could have kept going, but I decided not to in the interest of keeping this video in a watchable length. I'm not trying to make a full-length movie. There could be something fun to do. Me and Justin Carl will talk about it. Maybe Danielle too. I haven't heard much from Danielle. Anyway, this is about the end of this video. As always, if you need anything related, talk to us on Again, we have a name change coming out, but I changed my admin tag.
Nice one.
Keep an eye out for our name update on April 15th. Thanks for watching.